Welcome students. Today we will start the topic pollution, and in this module we will learn about the types of pollution, and our focus will be on air pollution. So let's start. First we will define environmental pollution. That is, environmental pollution refers to the introduction of harmful pollutants into the environment. This means that when the environment where we have air, water, land, when all the air impurities are mixed, then the quality of the soil or of the air or of water gets deteriorated. So here we say that the environment is polluted because the unwanted elements or harmful toxic elements have been added to the environment. So these pollutants contaminates the environment. It has an hazardous effect on the natural world and on the activities of the living beings. So like this, the environmental pollution can be defined. Here we will see the environmental pollution types. So the types of environmental pollution are: when air is polluted, air pollution; when the water bodies are polluted, then we call it water pollution; and when there is a lot of noise which is beyond the permissible limit and it causes health hazard or stress and anxiety among living beings, especially human beings, then we call it noise pollution. And then when pollutants pollute the soil, and radiation pollution, that is the pollution caused by radioactive elements. So students, these are the types of environmental pollution, and as I have told you, in this module we will focus on air pollution. So here I have put some pictures to make you to give you an idea of the different types of pollution. So the first picture shows you the air pollution, that how the air is getting polluted. These two pictures signify water pollution. You can see the plastic, the garbage and all the waste thrown into the water, and the aquatic animals are very badly getting affected by this. Most of them are dying because of lack of oxygen. We will discuss them in detail. But this is a picture you can understand as of noise pollution. These two pictures very significantly express the problems that we face due to excessive noise, which is beyond the permissible limits. Here this is a picture showing you land pollution, or we can also say soil pollution. So students, as we have already discussed that in this module we will talk about air pollution. So first let us define air pollution. So the presence of substances in the ambient air, generally resulting from the activities of man in sufficient concentration, present for a sufficient time under circumstances which interfere significantly with the comfort, health of person, or with full use of enjoyment of property. So students, this is a definition given by BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards. So they have defined air pollution in these terms. So what are the sources of air pollution? The major sources are two types, natural and man-made. Among the natural sources are pollen grains. Pollen grains pollute the air and they also cause health hazards. Volcanic eruption, forest fire, dust storm, spores, bacteria and other microorganisms. So students, let's have a look at some of the pictures. So we will see the natural sources of air pollution. So volcanic eruption emits a lot of smoke and other gases that pollute the air. This is a natural source. Then we have dust storm. You can see clearly in the picture, the storms, they are very heavy, fast moving wind with lot of dust, and they also cause pollution. Pollens, when they are in the air, they can cause severe health hazard. Pollens can cause allergy. They are very allergic, and out of 5, 1% is allergic to pollens. Forest fire is the another source where, or we can say this also is a natural source of causing air pollution. Now students, we will see some man-made sources of air pollution, and here the first one we can see is the burning of fossil fuel or vehicular pollution. We call it vehicular pollution. So locomotives, automobiles like two-wheeler, four-wheeler, aircraft have been increasing in number over the years all over the world, and these vehicles are the major source of air pollution in urban areas. So which are the gases that are emitted? They are carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and so on. So these are the major 3 gases which are emitted, and they cause severe pollution. Now burning of fossil fuels emit lead. Lead is another harmful substance, and which is a major air pollutant emitted by vehicles. Now air pollution by vehicles can be minimized. We can minimize them to a certain extent by using unleaded petrol. If lead is not in petrol, it is removed from the petrol, then to a certain extent air pollution by vehicles can be controlled. Now students, after vehicular pollution, we have industrial pollution. So the industrial development is essential for the economic development of a country. There are industries like iron and steel industry, sugar industry, cement industry, leather industry, and they are responsible for the emission of toxic gases. So toxic gases like sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and several other gases are emitted from the chimneys, from the factories, and they cause air pollution. They seriously damage the quality of the air. So among the gaseous pollutants are oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, hydrogen sulfide, suspended particles in the air which cause pollution. Apart from gaseous pollutants, there are also particulate matter. So the particulate matter are like dust, fly ash, soot, cotton dust, solid or liquid particles, etc. They are in the air, suspended in the air, and they also cause pollution. So the gaseous pollutants and the particulate matter, both of them are emitted and from the factories and from the chimneys, and they cause pollution. Apart from this, if we burn garbage, then also a lot of pollution is caused. Now students, we next come to the effects of air pollution on human health. So what are the effects of air pollution? First, if we see shortness of breath, wheezing and coughing, chest pain and fatigue can occur if fine particles are inhaled. Fine particles can make these conditions worse, like cardiovascular diseases, asthma and COPD can be caused. Now if we talk about ground level ozone pollution, then difficulty in breathing, shortness of breath, sore throat, wheezing, coughing and fatigue. So these are the other causes, and if this is worsened, then it can cause asthma, COPD and emphysema. So these are the diseases or problems, health hazards that can be caused because the air is polluted. The pollutants in the air can cause these serious problems. Now students, next we move to the particle deposition in lungs. Suppose coarse particles are deposited in the lungs. So what will be the effect? Deposit in upper respiratory tract and large airways and are cleared out. If fine particles are inhaled, penetrate deep into the lungs, and if ultra fine particles are inhaled, then it enter the blood and travel throughout the body. Means the ultra fine particles are the most hazardous and dangerous. and they can cause severe respiratory problems. Even cardiovascular disease, respiratory failure, cancer, and they also affect the unborn babies. So before they take birth, they are affected, and these are the hazardous effects of air pollution. Now students, what are the effect of air pollution, or what is the effect of air pollution on vegetation? Just now we have learned the hazardous impact on human health. Now plants also suffer from several diseases or problems. The first one is chlorosis. So here the green pigment, which because of which the plants appear to be green, is removed because of certain pollutants in the air, and it results in plants losing their green color, and this problem or disease we can say in plants is known as chlorosis. The next problem is necrosis. Here the pollutants leads to the killing of tissues and severe drying of leaf tissues. You can see the leaves at certain parts, the leaf is getting dried because the tissues are being killed because of the pollutants present in the air. They are causing this effect, hazardous effect on the plants. And the third problem you can say, see in the picture, is epinasty, which is actually curling of leaves. Curving down of leaf on the upper surface is called epinasty. So this is another problem that can be seen in the plants or vegetation. So the dust, smoke and other particulate matter settle down on the leaf of the plant. They do not allow the sunlight to reach the plant, to reach the leaf, and therefore several problems are caused. Air pollution on vegetation decreases with altitude due to low density of air in the higher mountainous area, but deposition of pollutants remain high because of rain. So students, as we go up high in the mountains, the air becomes less dense, so pollutants are less. But because of rainfall, heavy rainfall, pollutants settle on vegetation, and certain problems, just now we have seen problems like chlorosis, necrosis and epinasty occurs, and it has ill effect, bad effect on the vegetation. So students, this is all about the air pollution and the causes and also its effect on human beings and on the vegetation. So that's all in this module. In the next module, we will learn about the preventive measures that can be taken to control air pollution. Till then, thank you.